Drew Brees, if you don't understand how hurtful, how insensitive your comments are, you are part of the problem. To think that because your grandfathers served in this country and you have a great respect for the flag, that everybody else should have the same ideals and thoughts that you do is ridiculous. And it shows that you don't know history. Because when our grandfathers fought for this country and served, and they came back, they didn't come back to a hero's welcome. They came back and got attacked for wearing their uniforms. They came back to racism, to complete violence. And then here we are in 2020 with the whole country on fire. Everybody witnessing a black man dying being murdered at the hands of the police with his just in cold blood for everybody to see. The whole country's on fire. And the first thing that you do is criticize one's peaceful protest. That was years ago when we were trying to signal a sign for help and signal for our allies and our white brothers and sisters, the people we consider to be friends, to get involved. It was ignored. And here we are now with the world on fire, and you still continue to first criticize how we peacefully protest because it doesn't fit in what you do and your beliefs, without ever acknowledging that the fact that the man was murdered at the hands of police in front of us all, and that it has been continuing for centuries, that the same brothers that you break the huddle down with before every single game, the same guys that you bleed with and go on a battle with every single day, go home to communities that have been decimated. Drew, unfortunately, you're somebody who doesn't understand their privilege. You don't understand the potential that you have to actually be an advocate for the people that you call brothers. You don't understand the history and why people like me, people with my skin color, whose grandfather fought for this country, who served, and I still protested not against the national anthem, but against what was happening in America and what the fabric of this country is for, or stands for. If you don't understand that other people experience something totally different than you, then when you talk about being the brotherhood and all this other bullshit, it's just lip service, or it's only on the field. Because when we step off of this field and I take my helmet off and I'm a black man walking around America and I'm telling you I'm dealing with these things, I'm telling you my communities are dealing with these things, and your response to me is, don't talk about that here. This is not the place. Drew, where is the place, Drew? I'm disappointed. I'm hurt. Because while the world tells you that you're not worthy, that your life doesn't matter, the last place you want to hear from are the guys that you go to war with and that you consider to be allies and to be your friends. Even though we're teammates, I can't let this slide.
Yo, what's going on, man? You know what it is. Your boy Fully Fresh, man. The general here, reporting for duty, man. Listen, Malcolm Jenkins was absolutely right. Like, we need, for us to be successful, our voices as black folks is not loud enough. Our voices as black folks is not loud enough. So we needed people like Carson Wentz and Zach Ertz to step up, and they did that. But for Drew Brees to say what he said, to talk about his ancestors, to try to overshadow what's going on in this democracy, and what's going on in this national situation, is juvenile. You don't get it. You won't understand, Drew Brees. Malcolm Jenkins is absolutely right. And you see the tear, he damn near came to tears, man. because that's a teammate of his right now. And I'm pretty sure Malcolm Jenkins wished that he was still with the Eagles. I'm pretty sure of that, because he would have a quarterback that I'm not gonna say understands. Like, white people would never understand what we go through, but they're trying to. And for Drew Brees to say what he said, he's out of pocket, man. He's out of pocket. Let me tell y'all something, man. It's been 400 years. We talking about slavery. We talking about things like the John Lynch thing that is still. Do y'all understand that John Lynch, the John Lynch thing, to lynch a person is still not a federal crime? So if you lynch somebody, it's still a regular crime. It's not a federal crime. How is that? How is that, man? It's not equal justice. It's not equal justice in this whole nation. And dudes like Drew Brees don't get it, because they've been privileged their whole life. Now, I don't know Drew Brees as a man, but I'm gonna tell you like this: I know people like him. I know people that have been privileged their whole life. Me personally, as a black man, I have not. And I'm not going to sit here, now that I got this platform, man, people tune into me, and I'm going to give y'all the real, I'm going to give y'all the raw all the time. And I'm telling you just like this, what he said was out of pocket. What he said was out of pocket, and it will not be overshadowed. What we're doing. What we're doing as a black community, yes, we have looted, yes, we have been mad, and yes, we have tore stores up, we did things like that, but at the same time, y'all hear us now. Oh, y'all hear us now. It's people that's talking about the situation that never talk about politics. It's people that have a stage that never talk about politics. And you want to know why? Because black people tore things down, and now that we still are protesting peacefully. You're not going to take this away from us, Drew Brees. You're not going to take this away from us, anybody that's trying to. I agree totally with Malcolm Jenkins is saying, and he's absolutely right, man. 400 years. 400 years, man. I'm pissed off, and I don't get it. A guy like Drew Brees, he has a stage. Like when I first put a video up talking about Carson Wentz, I said about the stages that white athletes have. Dudes like Tom Brady, right? I said this, and a guy like Drew Brees, if you're not going to keep it positive about the situation, then just keep your mouth closed. I don't get it. Where did you think that what you said was going to be positive in the society, especially right now? Because people rocking with us. People rocking with us. And it's a shame that Malcolm Jenkins got to go through this. I feel bad for him, man, because he was one of the dudes. He was one of the dudes. When dudes was looting and dudes was breaking into stores, you know what Malcolm Jenkins was? He was about 5 blocks down on Market Street protesting being positive about it. It wasn't like he was just protesting and he was looting with the guys and doing all that kind of stuff. He was the dude that put his fist up. He was the dude that had dudes like Chris Long put an arm around him while he put a fist up. I know he's feeling it, man, because I'm feeling it. And I know he feeling it even more because not only is it his teammate now, but it was his teammate back then when he got drafted, before we got him in the trade. Listen, let me tell y'all something, man. If you are white, black, Chinese, I don't care what nationality you are, Puerto Rican, whatever, if you don't got nothing positive to say about this right now, keep your mouth shut, because there has been comments. It has been comments in my comment box, and I just let them slide because I understand you're ignorant. You're ignorant, and I'm not even going to give you the light of day, and I'm not even going to give you the energy to even respond. I'm sorry, man. You know, I'm mixing words right now. I'm pissed off, and from what I'm saying, man, from a white, not just a white person, but a white person with a platform. Do you understand? You can make a difference. Our voices is not loud enough. Our voices has been trying to be heard for 400 years. It's not loud enough without y'all. And when I say y'all, I mean white people with a platform. That's why I appreciate dudes like Gate City. I appreciate dudes like Philly 500. I appreciate dudes like Carson Wentz, Zach Ertz, stuff like that. I'm pissed right now. I'm going to post this video, but I'll probably get more into this tomorrow, man. Holla at y'all, man. Stay Philly, stay fresh, but also stay safe. Please.